Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Of course, it's the Gamer Smith live once again with a lightning stream. Hopefully, everybody's doing great this morning, of course, or this afternoon, or wherever you live to, of course. Like I said, this is basically Need for Speed. Basically, I wish I had Porsche Unleashed. That was a lot of fun back then. But yeah, this is Hot Pursuit, of course. I don't know how hot the pursuit is, but they're usually full of cops and so on and so forth. But it's not too bad, I guess. Regardless of that, like I said, hopefully everybody's doing great. It's a little bit different type of stream, of course. Like I said, just trying to mix it up a little bit and so on and so forth. They try to basically branch out my YouTube channel and also branch out here a little bit more and so on and so forth. So, like I said, it's just what further ado, of course, is basically going to do some races here and hopefully all enjoy the show. Oops. Gotta restart that. My button. Button, where's the button? What's up, my friend? Oh, well, I am good at this game as well. Yep. Like I said, it's been a while since I actually played it. I don't stream it very often. I just made a mistake. That's all. I press on instead of pressing the nitro, I press on brake by accident. But yeah, like I said, I turned around and like I said, there's not much of an online community left with this game, of course. But like I said, there's a lot of things changed with this game itself. There is somewhat good solid community still left on PC, but of course, whatever the case may be, you know. Hopefully, everybody's doing good this morning. Of course, like I said, welcome to the stream. Of course, as always, and like I said, hopefully, y'all enjoy the show. Like I said, I finally found some good tunes and stuff like the race with and whatever the case may be. I just gotta watch it, what I'm doing, and watch it for the traffic, and trying to get my NOS to work correctly. Yeah, like I said, I love racing games, dude. I love racing games. I love basically the challenge of them, and so on and so forth. Like, I mean, there is a challenge, but it's a different level of challenge. Like, I mean, yes, I can do the grinders, I can do all that stuff, but you know something, it's the fun value, and basically doing it that way. I'm just hopefully I can actually be able to get some speed after this turn, of course, and be able to keep going from there. Because, like I said, right now I'm a little bit behind, but I don't mind being a little bit behind. I'm trying to actually get gold on every single track, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Well, it's easy to drift in this game. I don't know why it is, but it's one of the easiest games to drift in. Like, I mean, for speed and whatever the case may be. Like, I mean, I'm using a non-classified car right now. Like, I mean, I don't know what the speed it is, or don't want to, like I said, they don't give you the specs on it. but I will say it's a pretty decent car. I can't say it's the fastest for this track though. Like I mean, there is certain tracks that's made better for different type of races. So like I said, I might have to switch over my car because I don't have enough power. I've got enough NAS, I've got enough everything else, and I do have most of the cars on lock for this type of race. But I'm just trying to figure out exactly if, like I said, drifting is one way to get NOS and stuff like that in this game, but like I said, it's just getting enough of it before the end of the race. And that's just the thing. Like right now, I've got none whatsoever. So yeah, so I'm basically doing what I need to do. I have to try to gain some more speed. Yes, it is called Need for Speed, however. But I think this car is a bit too slow for this track. Like I said, it's really hard to basically to pick up the speed and to pick up everything that way. Okay, I mean, 4th place right now, which is not too bad. But I am still that far behind. This is horrible for me. Just hit the wall by accident, of course. But yeah, this car is way too slow. This car is not made for this race at all. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. It's something I can do about the car itself, so, you know. But yeah, I've been working on trying to actually get my bounty up and so on and so forth, and trying to get my levels up, because sometimes when you actually get like your wanted level up and different things too, you basically unlock more cars, faster ones, and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of cars in this game. Challenger, ooh, that's not bad. But the only thing is that easy drag cars, not much of anything else. So I've got to be able to get something that's going to do those tracks, because I can't do the speed. Even though I can actually do the coordinating, I can do all that stuff, I just can't do it with the speed I've got. So I might need a few more levels to do it. Now I'm going to go along and complete Control. That's a duel. I'd be able to do the duel, I do believe. Let me see what type of cars in this event. So I'm stuck probably with one type, which is fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I guess I'm going to be stuck with this car. Like I said, in that direction. So I'm going to go along and use a black color, of course, and start the race. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm not too bad with these games itself. Like I said, I'm always trying to better myself, like I said, just to make up better times. Like I said, one little mistake can actually cost you a lot of time. It could cost you a minute or two on the track, or it might just cost you that much more if you don't get enough NOS and so on and so forth. So, like, I mean, it's all about your NOS and loss levels. There we go. Nice. Awesome. We got another turn. Nice. Use a little bit of NOS here. Try to keep up just behind the car. And this is what I normally do when I'm racing, because of the fact that I don't want to be... I could be in first, but like I said, it's only about 2 seconds behind. I don't mind to be doing that. And be able to actually, as long as I don't hit the sides and so on and so forth, and I hit the traffic, I'm doing actually really great. Because even if you're 2 seconds behind, you can pick up that 2 seconds with the NOS and so on and so forth. This is exactly what I like about this game. Like I said, I played the original at the very beginning. I basically aced all the tracks back on PC and so on and so forth. So it's not too hard. Like I said, I'm not a novice driver. Certain games, like I said, does have just a different design or whatever case, just to get used to the design and so on and so forth. And yeah, now I'm gonna make a little bit better drift on that one, but I do have almost a full tank of NOS. Now I'm getting too far behind now with the other car. I should not be getting this too far behind, but 13 seconds. I gotta get behind this car. And of course, I don't have it where I can actually do the catch up either. So when I'm actually racing, I'm actually doing it this way. Like I said, in that direction. As I said, I don't use hacks, cheats, or anything like that. Basically, I'm just an all-natural gamer itself. So it works quite well. Now, of course, it's not the PC version. This is the console version. So yeah, but it's all good. Now, I've got to be able to pick up a little bit more speed, but this car doesn't have much more extra speed. So let me see. Ooh, that was a nice one. All right, let me get around this corner and basically use a little bit more NOS so I can pick up those seconds that I lost back there. Like I said, I lost about 2 seconds there. Now I've got to pick these up on this turnpike and be able to do it that way. Now I got to be able to use my drift. Ooh, just hit that side just a little bit, but I'm not too much worried with that. Now I'm going to try to basically... Now I'm 6 seconds behind the first car, which is not too bad. Now I've got no NOS, but that's fine. As long as I use it on the straightaways and be able to do it that way. And I should be able to keep going from here. I should be able to pick up... I'm trying to pick up small, little tiny bits of NOS as I'm going, so I can actually keep well up with the speed. Because these cars and stuff doesn't have much speed to them. I know there is another car I can use for this race itself, and I just don't have it unlocked yet because I'm only level 5. But like I said, it's just what it is. Like I said, it just takes a little bit of time to actually get those cars and stuff unlocked and so on and so forth. So yeah. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. All right, I gotta make up those seconds, which I don't like. I'm gonna make this one perfect. Because every mistake basically is gonna cost me. And basically, I'm still about 6 seconds behind, which is not good for this far ahead in the race. Ah, crap. Okay, basically got to retry that. I don't know why it's basically doing that. I don't know why I don't have an extra speed. I should have a little bit more extra speed in that itself. But like I said, I try to grab as much. Hey, Wheezy, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing this morning? Hopefully you're doing great, like I said. Welcome to the stream. Like I said, basically I'm trying to get some my racing skills on and try to get as much NOS speed as possible with a very, very slow car. Like I said, it's just one of those things itself. And with the active triggers, they're a little bit different, of course. Just as a PlayStation 4 game, which basically the active triggers can be just a little bit different, you know. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to basically get my drift on and get my speed up so I can stay just behind this car. I do not want to stay behind this car, of course, but once I get in front, I'll stay in front. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm trying to get basically that much more, of course, and my drifting is not too bad. Like I said, it is a bit off, but it's not, like I said, too rusty. But I mean, I gotta watch it for my NOS. I gotta watch it how much NOS I'm using and what I'm actually doing on the straightaways. And that's exactly what this game is about. Like, I mean, it's basically Need for Speed, but it's a classic game, and so on and so forth. And it does what it's supposed to do, I guess. They did change this game and did change the gameplay a little bit. Like, this game is a little bit harder than what the original was. Like, I mean, this is a complete remaster, not just the graphics, but some of the turns and stuff like that has been changed, and so on and so forth from the original. Like, I mean, I played this on PC when it came at first, back in the 2000s. So, like, I mean, early 2000, that is. I played Porsche, this one was out, then it was Porsche Unleashed just before this one. So I played all the Need for Speed games throughout the history of Need for Speed. Like, I mean, it's a lot of fun, but like I said, it's what it is. Now, I gotta be able to pick up more speed here and be able to keep going. Now, I've got no more NOS. My NOS meter is just pretty much depleted. But as you notice, I'm just right behind this car. I should be in front of this car right now, but I don't know why I'm not. But I'm getting there. Now, I got to be able to actually pick up the speed again and pick up some more NOS. I could do a little shimmies on these roads itself, like that. basically to pick up a little extra NOS. But you gotta remember, when you actually get a little bit of NOS, sometimes you will actually slow down your car too much. So you could be very careful with that. So like I said, racing is one of the big things when it comes to learning how to utilize your NOS and so on and so forth. Especially with this game, it's just completely different when it comes to that. Like I said, that is almost a perfect drift. Like I said, it's just little mistakes in there, but it wasn't nothing major. Now I'm going to be able to try to get up and get into first place. I should be close to first place after this turn. And I'm going to grab a little bit more NOS here, if I can. No, it didn't work. I should have picked 3% or 4% NOS on that. Like I said, as I said before, this game still has some glitches and so on and so forth, even though it's just a remake, or not remake, but a remaster. Like I said, certain things does not work, like I said, from the original, so that makes it a little bit harder, especially when you go around turns and stuff like that, trying to pick up NOS when you actually do need it. Like I said, I done a video on this a while back, and so on and so forth. Well, basically, affiliate, I'm at 2.7 right now, trying to get there itself. Like I said, I'm not too far off from it, but it's just one of those things that I've been trying to work on the last little bit. Like I said, it depends on when people are active and so on and so forth. Like I said, Trove is one of my main games because there's a lot more fun to me, and there's a little bit more stuff to do with it. My average is still 2, because like I said, the extra account and stuff like that does not account for the extra person. So like I said, I could actually make up a bunch of accounts and stuff like that and get affiliate, but I'd rather work for everything. I've been working for everything all my life, and I'd rather do it that way. So it's watch the goal. Well, I really don't know exactly what it is. Give me a second here. I'll be able to tell you right quick, because you're asking me the same question twice. So I'm looking at 2.7 right now, 2.07. And basically my stream summary right now is, right now it's only 1 because it's not counting right now as I'm streaming. But once my stream is finished, whatever case may be, that will go up just a little bit. Hopefully later on today, I'll be able to actually do more with that. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm after getting 4s and 5s before, but it's absolutely different. At different times in the day and so on and so forth. During the nighttime, I usually get only a 2 average. I sometimes hit that 3 and 4, sometimes 5. Like I said, plus it's all to do with, I need the average of 3. So basically what it is, if I got 2 people in here, plus I've got my viewer bot itself, because I got it connected to my phone, so I used it for testing my audio and stuff like that. I was just in the stream there yesterday, and I heard someone's audio, and it was that horrible. I basically couldn't even stay in the stream. So I was just hearing, the crackling and stuff off their mic, and I was trying to tell them about it, and like I said, they didn't fix it. And I'm I can go into your stream. I don't mind following you, but I cannot stand in your stream because I'm going to have, my ears are going to bleed. I said, I can't do that, And that's not being rude to somebody, but like I said, for my audio when I'm speaking and when I'm speaking out, it's going to be different from what I'm listening to and what you can hear yourself. And it depends on what type of speakers or type of headset you're listening to as well. So that makes a difference. This is why I've got my phone and stuff like that attuned to my stream, because if my, like I said, my music is too loud or something like that, it's overpowering, then I can actually be able to adjust it through my stream. So, I know how, like I said, to do all that stuff. It's been, like I said, it's been a good few years, like I said, since, not a good few years since I've been streaming. I've been streaming for a good few years. And like I said, didn't understand exactly how to do that. But a lot of people, like I said, don't understand. So when you're actually doing a game and stuff like that, like I said, you make sure your audios and stuff like that is not overpowering your speaking. If you are a speaking person, and make sure your audio, like I said, if you got music and stuff in the background, make sure it's not basically killing off your stream, because it does happen quite a bit to, like I said, at least new streamers and whatever the case may be. So, like I said, it's just doing that. Like, I mean, I don't mind giving tips and tricks to people, because, like I said, I love to see people getting ahead and basically filling their slots and so on and so forth, so they can be able to have a good, enjoyable stream. And that's exactly what I try to do. Like, I mean, that's why basically you don't hear me, like I said, with my in-game music in some cases. I rather supply the outer if there's any non-copyrighted music and so on and so forth. Be very careful when you're actually doing that as well, because you never know exactly what's copyrighted, what's not. And there is some stuff on YouTube, and there's other streaming service that you can actually use as well that you pay a service for, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's just crazy, like, I mean, that direction. So, like, I mean, if you basically wanted to do it that way, like, I mean, you just gotta watch it when your audios are not mixing together to where, A, people can't hear you, or B, basically you've got like a squelch or something like that, or a sound. Like, I mean, if you're using a PlayStation 5 and you're using like this the controller, don't use the controller. It's horrible. The sound quality is so bad on it. It's unbelievable. Like, I mean, I use a Turtle Beach headset. It costs you about $100, okay? But that's not an expensive headset. But the sound quality and everything is pretty good, and whatever the case may be. But you will never, like I said, get the background noise and stuff like that, and so on and so forth from the headset. So that works quite well. So that's exactly what I said. The headsets, you can buy them for $30-40, or whatever the case may be, or just use the corresponding headset that comes with the console. Sometimes you get good sound quality, but only for a short time. So yeah, Turtle Beach is great. Like I said, certain Turtle Beaches are great. Like, I mean, I don't like the ones that's all made with all the plastic, because I used to have a almost $150 headset, and I just gave up on it because of the fact, basically, that where my air cups was, they were starting to fall apart and so on and so forth. And all I did was just basically lie back on a pillow, which should be able to do that itself. You should never put that much strain. But the way they were designed, and they were actually made for Sony. They were one of the Sony Goals or whatever the case may be. And I was like, why are they so poorly done? Like, I mean, I used ones with the steel headband or the steel headrest. Those are the best ones I find for quality, because it doesn't fall apart. And you still got the adjuster and so on and so forth. It might be a little bit of plastic in it, but it's not as bad. And like I said, you get more stability from that headset. So that's exactly what I look at. I look at the quality of the headset and how they're built. And that's exactly what I do. Like, I mean, I don't always try to look for the cheapest stuff, but sometimes the cheap brands or even off brands that people don't know about, basically they are really good too. Like, I mean, some of them are built that much more stabilized and so on and so forth. So you don't have to spend a fortune on a headset. You just got to know and do some research. Look at like some of the 3D headsets and so on and so forth. You don't need like the 7.1 in some cases. Unless, like I said, unless you're basically a great big first-person shooter and so on and so forth, you can buy, like I say, some of the cheaper headsets still carry 7.1, but it's not true 7.1. They might boast that they do 7.1 and so on and so forth, but there is some good ones, there is some bad ones, and so on and so forth. Like I said, this is why, like, I mean, I count myself, like, I mean, as a technician, and like I said, I've been dealing with electronics and so on and so forth for a lot of years, and I love the sound quality of some of them. Like, when you actually put them on your ears, you don't want to have something that makes your ears feel like they're stuffed either. Like, I mean, you want to have something that's comfortable, at least if you're a long streamer and so on and so forth. You want to be able to have something that's going to, like I said, last long, feel comfortable, instead of, like I said, having something that's really extremely heavy. Like, I mean, there is headsets like there that feels like you got a rock on your head, which is not good. Like I said, it's bad for posture and so on and so forth. So if you find a happy medium that you can actually support with at least with your neck or whatever the case may be, listen, go for them. Like, I mean, sometimes if you can do it, not all stores does it, but some do. If you can basically open up a box or look for a demonstration in the front of their kiosk. Like, I mean, sometimes they got like the demonstrations of new headsets and so on and so forth. You can actually go along and check them out itself and listen to the sound even before you buy them. Now, there is some stores that doesn't do that anymore. So, like I said, you'd go along and do what you need to do in that direction and be able to just get the sound qualities and so on and so forth for what you want to listen to when you're actually gaming. Also, you'll be able to look at exactly what you need to do from there. Ooh, I got first. Nice. Gold word. Sweet. As I said, I'm not a bad racer. Just certain races out there that require certain curves or a certain ability. And like I said, it's just getting like the heat up and so on and so forth and make stuff work. Like I said, this is how this game works. There is unlockables that is in the list itself. If you don't have a certain unlockable, you're not going to be able to do that track. And if you're extremely low level, you're not going to be able to do it. And that's exactly how it worked. Ooh, I got a Bentley. Nice. That's not a bad car. 260,000, 7,000. Nice. But yeah, like I said, it depends on what it is, what you're doing. And like I said, what the type of gaming that you are. Like, I mean, I usually do about an hour stream, like I said, in the morning, where I basically do one. Like I said, I do Trove and everything a lot. And I'm trying to actually do other streams as well. So I'm actually working on that and trying to get more games and stuff out there. Like I said, I can't wait for the new year to roll around so I can actually be able to get, like I said, some of the new games that's coming out. Because a lot of the games basically right now are being remastered. So I wanted to be able to get those and get my hands on some of those. Now, I'm looking for a certain track here. So don't mind me. I'm just looking for trying to get some of these bronze turning to gold and so on and so forth. Now, I might just do a police one because I'm not doing too bad for that. Arms race. All right, let's go into this. Of course, like I said, if you are enjoying the stream itself, you can always hit that follow button. Like I said, all the followers, basically, I will follow you back. I will support your channel as much as I can, of course, and to be able to do it that way. Like I said, it's like kind of like a partnership kind of. But like I said, it's also to do with respect and so on and so forth as well. Let me see here. I'm looking for not the fastest car, but I'm looking for something that's in between. So that's 204. But see, I'm looking at the seconds. I'm looking at 3.4, 3.5. It's not much difference between that. 3.6. So this would be the fastest car, but 3.4, and the turn output. So I'm going to start off with this. Now I got to do some takedowns and so on and so forth and basically do it that way. So yeah, it's not, like I said, it's what it is. Like, I mean, I love racing. I love basically just gaming in general and so on and so forth. So yeah. Like I said, hopefully basically everybody's doing great, of course, this morning. Like I said, it is earlier in the morning for me. It's like about 4 o'clock almost. Hopefully basically everybody's doing good. Like I said, I'm basically trying to actually do a few races here and there and trying to get some people busted. Of course, the more bust I get now with this comp, this side of it, the comp is easier to do. I will say that. It's just extremely a lot easier to do. Like to get the ranks and stuff into it. Just because of the way that, ow. But I'm using, like I said, a non-turn ratio curl right now, which is not good. Come on, stay off. That's good. That one actually just got toasted. Let me see here. I'm going to send in a heli in so I can get some support, road support. And, crap. All right. Traffic. That might just cost me. Hopefully my heli done something. But like I said, the police is always easier. Like I said, when it comes to that. Basically, the driver's side is always a little bit harder, but not much harder. Like I said, you just got to unlock levels. Levels is a great big problem with this game. Like, I mean, at the very beginning, whoa, okay. Yep, all right. A driver just hit a traffic, so this basically kind of made a traffic jam out of a traffic jam. No. But now I'm ahead of 2 racers. Right now, we're trying to grab them as quickly as possible. So I'm going to grab the EMP. I wish that racer stopped hitting me from behind. That just messed me up big time. Oh, got 1. I need 4 to be exact. So I got number 1. I've still got the chopper going, of course. I wish to stop putting traffic in front of me. Dang it. No, you're not getting well, EMP is not going to do nothing to me. So let me see here. What I'm going to do here, try to pick up speed again. I'm going to... No, I'm going to have to restart this because that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to get nothing out of that. I got to be able to get something out of it. Because the racers are just dropping like a spike strip traffic. And that's basically making my time really extremely bad. So I gotta try to catch up to them and wait for my heli. My first heli will basically be ready in the next minute or so. And of course, as my skills gets better too, like I mean my cop skills, I'd be able to go along and grab these races a lot easier too. Like I mean, I'm only at level, I think like level 3. No, I'm not even level 3. I think I'm on level 2 for my spikes and so on and so forth. And the only way the spikes actually work, it's got to be a racer that's got to be behind. Okay, basically system jam. Oops, that's not good. All right, let me see what I can do here. Spike strip dropped. Yes, woohoo! 200 bounty. Nice. Nice. Spike strip. See if we can get another strike on him. Yes. Just got him busted. No, just everybody's behind me right now. That's not a good thing. That's another bust. Nice. That's number 2. I need 2 more busts to pass. I'm trying to slow down a little bit because right now I'm actually out racing the racers. Dropping my spike strip. And hopefully get a bust out of that. As I'm watching my radar on the back. Dropping a heli. Coming in. Getting another bust in 3, 2. Nope, not enough power. That's bad for me. Wasting us. Perfect. Can't go wrong with that. Nice. Sweet. I got 2 more busts to go. All right. Awesome. Now I gotta get somebody behind me right now. I try to pick up a little bit more NOS. And that was uncalled for because I couldn't turn on a two-lane highway. I was trying to do that. So that just cost me about 3 to 4 seconds away from the racers. But I can easily pick that up on NOS. I'm not doing too bad. Okay. My heli just took out 2 people. Nice. So that means I've got 4 busts. Okay, I've got 1 more guy to go down. I've got 1 more guy to go down. Dropping my last heli. Also try to get behind him as well. See if I can take him down with my car. Now that's a sharp turn, of course. Snagging this one. He's busted, and we've got all racers. Nice gold. Nice. Awesome, awesome. And got a pretty good, decent time, too, as well. Nice. Sweet Caroline. Ooh. What did I get for that one? Nothing that time. Never unlocked nothing, no new tracks, so that means I've got to go along, and there is 2 tracks I never done yet. Hot Pursuit, alright. That's just the, I think this is Bust More Racers, or is it what? Let me see. Hot Pursuit usually busting racers again. 7 busts, I'll get 12,500 bounty, so that's not too bad. So it's not too hard, of course, to do. As I said, the cop side is a lot easier than the driver's side. They made the game just specifically that way. So let me see here. I've got to try to stay behind. This is one of the harder races because of the 7 racers I got to bust, but it's not super hard. I got to stay off the wall, but I want to stay a little bit on the wall right now because I want to stay behind the racers. I don't want to be ahead of the racers because of this. So I can drop my spike strips, do what I need to do, and start busting people really quick. Because if I wait till later, it's not going to work. And if I got too many behind me, that's not going to work either. Dropping another spike strip, dropping a heli. No. I'm going to get off this wall. It's not letting me off this wall. All right. Ramming. Speed. Nice. This car is almost destroyed in front of me. My own demise. There we go. We've got number 1 destroyed. Now I got to grab the other few, of course. They're just in front of me. They're not too far away. I've got a radar jamming, so I can't tell right where there are 2 either. So I'm slowly getting there. Nice, nice. Dropping the other heli. I'm timing this exactly the way I did it on PC. Because basically the game is pretty much the same. It's just subtle differences, but it's not too bad. Of course, when you actually remaster it, that doesn't mean the game is going to be exactly the same either. And so on and so forth. Come on, come on, come on. I want to get in front of these guys. Just a little bit. Just like that. Page Central. Going back. Ooh. Nice, nice. Alright. Basically what we're going to do here is try to take this guy out. Dropping another spike strip. And 3, 2, spike strip and down. Nice, nice. I'm gonna stay away from these cars right now because they're just gonna bounce me off the walls, especially if they're so close. They're gonna try to take me out of the race before I even get a chance. There we go. Woo! Number 2. Suits weight. Ow. I just gotta watch it for my damage and so on and so forth. There is garages and stuff in this game that you can actually do. I couldn't turn. I could not turn around that turn at all. Even though I just braked and so on and so forth. There is certain turns in this game as stealth. You still cannot turn correctly. But in the original version, like I said, those turns would be a little bit easier. And braking would be more thing. Plus, as I said before, with the active triggers, you got to literally press really hard on your controller. Not, like I said, to brake or anything like that, but just for it to have to actually work, because this is designed for that game, the new controllers for the PlayStation 5. But the only problem is, like I said, your fingers gets a bit tired after a while too. Try to play these. This is why, like I said, I like grinders and so on and so forth, because of that reason. Well, I've got 3 bosses to go, and I'll be able to actually do just a pass. Right now, I'm not doing too bad with racing, but I'm trying to stay behind the racers. Reason being, my car and stuff like that, I'll let my car to speak for itself. and so on and so forth, to try to knock out the racers, because it's a lot easier sometimes. Okay, that's another one. That's a hit confirmed on from the heli. So that means this is another guy that's going to be dropped right now in 3, 2, 1. No, he's going to turn the opposite. Perfect. Awesome. All right, let's go and get another one. Now, I've got like 2 guys behind me. I got 1 guy in front of me. I've got basically police in front of me as well. So let me see if I can drop a spike strip here. And that's going to hit that other car. That's nice. Be able to go along and try to grab this one too. And that will give me 1 step closer of basically doing the takedowns. Nice. Another racer out of commission. If you've ever seen, basically, there is a game. There is actually a movie called Need for Speed as well. It's actually a really nice. It's a good movie, and it's really. It actually has pretty good actors too as well. But no, it's just going to drop spike strip after spike strip now to try to knock at my car. This is going to be annoying. Heli up. My last heli, of course, for the end of the race, or close to the end of the race. They're just going to drop. Racers escape. See, I might need to change my car. Well, I got 5 out of 7, so that's not too bad. At least I got bronze, but I want to get gold. Like, I mean, gold is, like I said, the pinnacle. But at least I got some rep for that. Equipment upgraded, as I said. This is exactly what I'm doing right now. New vehicle procured. Ooh, nice. So that's the CCX Koenigsegg. Nice. That is actually a pretty fast vehicle. Let me see. Can I use the Koenigsegg into that one? Let me see. No, I'm actually stuck with the Diablo, but I do have my stuff upgraded just a little bit. It might make a little bit of difference, so I can actually do some more busting. Nice. Yeah, like I said, later on today I will be actually going back into Trove and so on and so forth as well. So, like I said, I don't mind going back into playing the game. It's just not much left for me to do in that game itself, only for a little bit of mastery and so on and so forth. And I don't usually try to mix games, like, I mean, talk about other games when I'm actually doing these, because it's what it is. But I'll be doing that in a little bit later on. Like, I mean, come on, get off the walls. Get off the walls. Now, spike strip, okay, that's not going to work on me. Alright, that's a little bit of damage onto that. Oh, that's a lot of damage into that car now. Spike strip. Screw that. If he wants to stay behind me, that's fine and dandy. I'm going to drop a heli. Because I want to be fast as I can with this, of course. I got a guy that's behind me right now. I want to be able to... Because right now he's hitting me towards the walls. That is the biggest problem right now. Right now I've got... watch out for my own... Not my own spike strip, but the spike strips has been dropped by racers. So I'm slowly getting there. Yeah, man. Gonna be able to do this. Okay. That's my spike strip, of course. The EC Jammer. I can't tell what the racers are right now. But I got a funny feeling there's just in front of me. Yep, perfect. I got 2 behind me right now. I gotta stay on the road, of course. But I've done that for a reason. I can send that to the straight to the road. And do it that way. Hopefully I can get one more racer or 2 more racers with what I've got. Drop a spike strip there. Hopefully I'll get something. Not. So I'm getting pushed against the wall right now by these racers. I gotta try to stop myself from getting hit so much. And so on and so forth. Nice, nice. My heli just basically done a little bit of damage, I do believe, in the front. And I'm slowly getting there. Now I gotta drop spikes. See, they're gonna keep on trying to beat on me. I gotta watch out what I'm doing. And spike strip there. Never hit, nothing. I'm just wasting spike strips right now because of the racers. Racer basically just done damage. That's not good. I couldn't escape that actually. I tried to basically try and do a run around that, but when you're actually doing high speed, it's really hard to just move away from a trying to get behind all the racers again. Now, heli dropped. Yeah, some of these races and so on and so forth, it's a little bit harder to actually do the turns and so on and so forth. And like I said, it's just different. It's just a different playing on, like I said, playing on the newer console, just because of that reason. And like I said, my fingers are getting tired right now too, because I got to hold down the trigger at its full extent. All right, I'm trying to grab this one. My heli just missed that one. Going in. Busted one. But that doesn't mean nothing. I need a lot more. Right. This guy is trying to stay behind me. Constantly. I'd like to have a bunch of them behind me, but I mean, no, I couldn't get away from that because I couldn't see it because the sun was right in front of my face. Oh boy. Like I said, some of these races, like, I mean, you got to have like your skills up and so on and so forth. It's not just about turning. And it's really extremely annoying because of that reason. Plus, you got only a certain amount of time to actually get that. I got one bus that'll go on entire race so far. That's horrible. Dropping a heli. I should be able to be in the fort takedown right now. I'm getting easy jammed. All right. As long as I'm not getting hit by nothing or whatever the case may be, like I said, it's just going to be, they're going to try to stay behind me. And my helis are not doing nothing to help me either, which is kind of annoying. All right, number 2. Was almost number 3. Racers escaped. Oh boy. Looks like I'm not going to get past the bronze in this one. Because all my helis and stuff is missing everything. It's not doing what it's supposed to. Like, I mean, I'm using all my skills. I'm using everything that way. But I'm only going so far with it, which is kind of sad. I want to be able to go along and get I want to be able to get the gold in this. Yeah, I know. It's not just skills. Like I say, think of it this way. Like, I mean, if your skills are actually not working, like you got your heli and so on and so forth, if they're not doing what they're supposed to, because they're glitching right now. And what happens is, even if you try to take takedowns, like, I mean, if you're getting hit by cars and you're going at high speed, what's going to happen? Well, in reality, you become a ping pong ball. And that's exactly what's happening. I'm just basically bouncing just because of that. And so on and so forth. But I am trying to stay behind the racers so I can actually drop stuff more in front of them, and so on and so forth. But it's what it is. If I can actually get behind one of these racers and be able to stay behind them to a point, I'll be able to grab them and have multiple takedowns. And that's exactly what I'm looking at. Like I said, that drift is almost perfect. Ooh, yes, perfect. I'm going to drop a spike strip down here because I've got so many behind me right now. That works quite well. Now, that spike strip didn't do nothing, even though one of the racers just ran over it. As I said before, this is basically, even though it's a remastered version, it's still got glitches. And it's just horrible when it comes to that. Now, I've got too many cars in the back of me right now, which is not going to be good. I'm going to drop the spike strip again and see if that will hit anything. Now it actually go along and finally hit something. So that's a good thing. Now I'm going to basically just keep racing and see if I can get my heli to work and see if Because, like I said, when it comes to skills, how many helis you have, and so on and so forth, if you do level, however, you do get a little bit extra. Now, I took that turn absolutely wrong, but it's not too bad because I'm still behind all the racers, which I want to be. Now, I've got 3 racers right now to drop. As you noticed, her health meters are down to minimum, and so on and so forth. My health meter is still pretty good. Now, I gotta stay off the walls. Basically, that's another glitch in this game as well. Like, I mean, you end up basically staying on the walls a lot to a point. Like, I mean, even if you took a perfect turn, it's just like you basically become like a ping pong ball, which is really extremely annoying. I would love to see them fix this game to where it's actually be a little bit more realistic and so on and so forth when it comes to that. But it's EA, you know. Basically, you deal with those guys for this type of thing. Basically, they're known for racers to a point. They're not known for, like, say, shooters or anything like that. Like, I mean, if you look at EA's history, like, I mean, like I said, they did come out with the best game, I will say this, and that is Dead Space is one of their best games they ever made. And hopefully the remake is actually not going to be a failure. But, you know, it's what it is. I know the price range of Dead Space remake will be actually making a big, huge difference. Like, I mean, it is. But it's actually not just a remake. Basically, they done a remaster. And it's about $70 for the console, about $60 for the PC, which I find it kind of weird, but I mean, it's what it is. It's just money. I think it's just more of a money grab, but I mean, they do have a lot more stuff added to the game, so you can't complain about it. It's like when they done with Final Fantasy VII to that point. So yeah. So I've got to watch it for this traffic, which is not a problem. We're doing good. We've got 3 busts out of the possible 5 for the pass, but I'm trying to get away from these corners. Like I said, right now, dropping a spike strip, and hopefully I get another one. Nice! Strip burst, bust. So I got one more in front of me, which hopefully my heli does what it's supposed to do, and gives me that extra bust, because I've got a bust right in front of me right now. If the heli hits it, I'd be able to have that extra bust. So I'll be into the bronze, then I'd be able to go for the gold. Nope, I just missed it. Yes, woo! It worked. Nice. Gotta love when this stuff doesn't glitch. But yeah. Okay, I've got a racer behind me, and I got one in front of me. So that's a good thing. Alright. I gotta keep him in front of me for a moment. And then I'm gonna use some NOS here. And I just got another bust. Nice. We are in silver right now. So we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing extremely well. Now we got the racer behind me. I gotta slow down my car because he's gonna try to stay behind me as much as he can, because he don't want to get busted before the end of the race, of course. And I could use a spike strip on him, but I'll worry about that in a minute. Alright, I've got no NOS right now. We are at the end of the... Well, actually, not bad. We got a silver. We got an upgrade. We've also got a few extra merits as well. Extra bonuses. So we got one new reward, 2 new rewards. Nice. What do we have? Equipment upgrade once again. And we have also got a new vehicle. So that's just great. Ooh, nice. Good Corvette. Is that our one? Which is actually not too bad of a vehicle itself. But like I said, the skills does make a difference in this game. Like, I mean, to that point. Like I said, you drop a heli and stuff like that, sometimes it does not deploy. Not deploy, but it doesn't hit the target. So, like I said, right now I'm going to go for the gold. Basically, I need one more takedown, of course, for that. I was very close to last time. And so on and so forth. Like, I mean, as your skills increase, then you mightn't get extra ones, but your damage do increase over time. Like, I mean, this is basically a Hot Pursuit itself. It's the remake, and so on and so forth. And like I said, a game just before Hot Pursuit, it was called Porsche Unleashed. I played all the Need for Speeds and so on and so forth throughout the decades, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm focusing on trying to get this gold. How is everybody doing today? And thanks for reminding me, Derek, Caring. But yeah, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing this morning or afternoon or night? Depends on where you're living to. Of course, like I said, hopefully everybody's doing good. Like I said, I'm just doing a race right now, trying to make it gold. And I just hit the Racer Spice Trip. But I know I've got 2 racers almost completed. So I need 3 racers at the Verse Turnpike. Now I just hit my own spike strip, which is not good. That's double damage. So I gotta be very careful with my car right now, because my car is almost destroyed. Now I've got to basically drop a spike strip here. Let's see if I can hit that curb just behind me. If not, that means it's either missed the target or it just glitches. Okay, I've got a spike strip down here. Nice takedown for that. Sweetness. You still got an alley up. You got 1 more spike strip left with the upgrades, because I get 3 spike strip per alley right now, which is not bad. That's why I said it depends on the skills and so on and so forth as you actually level. So I've got EC Jammer right now off one of the racers, so I got to be very careful. I got an EC Jammer back to take it off right now, so I can actually see exactly what I'm doing, right where I'm racing, and so on and so forth. So it's not too bad. Like, I mean, I'm not too bad with racing. It's just that this game does glitch quite a bit. And like I said, there's certain things that you try to get away from, you can't get away from whatsoever. I'm going to have to restart this because of the fact that I took too much damage at the very beginning, because I was trying to do a turn and he dropped the spike strip twice and I hit my own spike strip to try to do that turn. So I just got to retry and see exactly what I can do with that, and so on and so forth. And I don't like retrying it too many times because it does get monotonous after a period of time. But I'm still trying to get that gold. So I want to get that gold. So far I've got the silver, which is not too bad. Like I said, the cop side is easier than the racer. I will say this, but it's a lot of fun. Like I said, this game is a lot of fun. Only if, like I said, I would love to see like basically EA not to make this game. Reason being is it does have a lot of glitches and a lot of stuff that doesn't work exactly right. And that's exactly why, like I said, I don't like EA as a company. Like I never did. Like I said, their biggest seller was, like I said, let me think. Their biggest seller was Dead Space. Like, I mean, if you're looking at the history of EA, and it's their own take on a horror game, which is a really nice horror game. Like I said, hopefully the remake is not a total flop. And that's what I'm worried about right now. It's just that I'm thinking about picking it up, and hopefully it's all actually not going to be full of glitches and full of problems and so on and so forth, because it's their baby. It's their baby that made a lot of money back in PlayStation 3, because they did come up with 3 games, and they actually came up with a Dead Space movie too. So yeah, and they also came up with an animation movie, which is kind of weird, but I mean, it's what it is. But anyway, regardless of that, like, I mean, I know all the history about EA and so on and so forth, and I've been playing with EA for the last little bit. Like I said, I played with EA, and I played with Westwood as well. Westwood is basically no longer due to EA's incompetence and the way EA does things. Like I said, you gotta remember, there's a lot of companies that's after going under EA, and they basically end up bankrupt. And that's exactly what happens to companies that goes under EA. Not because of what EA... It's just... I don't know if it's because of the requirements of EA or anything like that. But it's just different, you know? Like I say, Westwood is no such thing anymore. But they did come out with some really great games. Great RTSs. They came out with, like, the Red Alert series. Like I said, if you check my YouTube channel as well, you'll see a game called Renegade. That was actually a partnership of EA itself, and also with the Westwood, and that was the very last game that Westwood actually put out. So, like I said, it's just horrible. It's just horrible. And like I said, a lot of their remakes doesn't exactly work as the originals either. It's just like, I'm not putting down EA 100%, but they can be done better. Like I said, EA to me is a great huge money grab. They are a multi-billion-dollar business, but what can you do? You know, people go for what they think is good in that direction. But anyway, regardless of that, like I said, they do have, like they say, the Need for Speed series is not a bad series. But like I said, their remasters and stuff and so forth, it's just no, I couldn't escape that. There's no way doing that. I'm gonna send in another heli. And hopefully I can grab that car in front of me. My car is almost destroyed again. I gotta watch it for that. Another bust. I'm still going for that gold. I want that gold. I really want that gold. I think I turned too deeply. No, spike strips are gonna go straight across the board. And another bust. Nice. Sweet, sweet. I've got 2 more busts to get. I'm gonna bust a move. Oh crap! I couldn't get away from that. There's no way I couldn't get it because it would slide right underneath my wheels. My vehicle is almost destroyed. I'm down to last a little bit. As I said, sometimes stuff works 100%, and other times everything starts glitching, and that's not a good thing either. I'm trying to get my heli to actually get in with a spike strip in the front. To see if I can actually make another takedown with the heli. I'm trying to get I'm trying to stay behind him actually, to be exact, right now, because one of my cars is almost destroyed. So I'm being very careful not to hit my own spike strip as well, and see if I can actually make it to. It's just horrible. Like, I mean, it goes right under your car. Just like, I mean, it makes a perfect. It's just, no. That's not even a pass. That's not even a pass. I'm going to retry that again. I got to do better. I got to do better. Because I know I can do better. I get very, very close to actually getting it. And then, like I said, just everything, let's say, the way it's programmed or whatever the case may be, all the spike strips and everything else, I can't do a proper turn. I can't do nothing. I can't turn away from something that I'm literally going towards. There's no way doing it. So, like I said, those are exactly the problems right now. It's basically, the mechanics are basically screwing me up right now. Which is not good. And I'm not screwing myself up. There's no way. Right, I've got a little bit of the 7th place taken out. Going in. A little bit more of the 7th place taken out. He's almost close to it. Using a little bit of NOS so I can actually... See, I don't know which way that's going to come because it drops right underneath. And no matter how you look at it, you can't get away from it because of that reason. Like, I mean, if you're right behind a car and you're trying to smash into it and all of a sudden it drops a spike strip, you will actually basically want to drive away from it. Okay. I just got a bust. No, I just got a hit. Nice. Sweet, sweet. Heli coming up. Let's see what we can do with this. Of course. Like I said, I'm not bad at driving. It's just this game itself, when they actually done from the original, they did change some of the mechanics in the game, and some of the mechanics does not work. Like, I mean, like I said, I played it from the very beginning. Like, I mean, I can't drive away from that. There's no way. There's no way doing it. There was no way for me to escape that, because they put it right under me again. Like, I mean, it's horrible. It's just absolutely horrible. Like, the spike strips is what's killing me. It's not my driving. Because, I guess, as soon as I get behind a driver or whatever the case may be, I get stopped. I get a lot more damage. Like, I mean, even nipping aside or whatever the case may be, yes, it slows me down a little bit. But it doesn't hinder me as much as the drive. Ooh, that was a takedown. Nice. I don't know what happened that time. As you see, that was a glitch itself. Basically, the NPCs just glitched themselves over the cliff. So that might give me a bit of a chance of doing something. Ooh, another bust. Nice, nice. So I've got 2 busts left to go. Nice. We've got 5th. He's down. We got 1 more to go. And let's see if we can get gold. Heli drop. Basically, no, I got away from my heli. Roadblock coming up. My heli is still doing its work. Nice, nice. If my roadblock can stop some people. Ooh, nice. Woo! All right, we got something going. Nice. We've got my own spike strip. Oh, I wish they fixed the mechanics in this game. It's annoying. Because your spike strip should not be able to damage you, only the racers. That is the very, very first thing. And that's what gets me every single time in that direction. It's just like, ouch. Like, you gotta worry about the racer's spike strip, and you also gotta worry about your own. Which makes this game a little bit harder to actually race. And you can, like I said, you try to skip one, sometimes you get to 2 spike strips together, it fills up the whole entire road, which is very annoying as well. And that happens from time to time. Like, the mechanics are so messed up in this game. Like I said, what's killing my race right now, and I can't get gold, is those spike strips and stuff like that, where they can actually have a perfect aim right under your car. And they'll basically slide. Which is not good. Dropping the spike strip. Bust another, I almost took down another car, nice. Taking down, oh, no, he's gonna be off-roading for a second. Dropping another roadblock. Hopefully be able to get something out of that one. Roadblock coming up. And I just got busted because of the way the mechanics works in the game. Oh, man. It's just like the mechanics goes right against you. It's just like it's not like the original. Like I said, when I was playing the original was sweet, spot on. It was awesome. Like I said, in that direction. But I don't know. Like I said, I wish some of you guys actually played the original, because like I said, it was in the 2000s. I think it was like in 2006 or something. I'm not absolutely sure. Like, I mean, I had the original. I'm just trying to figure out exactly when it was released. I know I can go on my computer to make sure to get information correctly, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheat. But like I said, playing the original. It was a lot less glitchier, a lot more stuff worked, and so on and so forth. But, you know, it happens. Let me see here. Let me try for the gold once more. Then I'm going to basically swap out my race, because it's very annoying that I don't have. Yep, and you can't do nothing about it. Like, I mean, you can have a perfect race. You can actually have it just there. Like, you've seen exactly what was happening. It's just like, I'm getting, like, I mean, a glitch... A is when you actually put down a spike strip and it goes right straight across and goes right underneath your car, and that does happen, like this. You can't get away from it. And look right where it was too. It was actually right under my car, which is like it was spot on. Like, you cannot get away from that. Like I said, that's one of the glitches in the game, and there's another glitch too as well when it comes to it is. Basically doing, like I said, you get glitched in the wall, like you can't get away from the wall. If you just nip the wall, it's like you actually are stuck in the wall. So yeah. All right, we almost got 2 busted here. So let me drop down a heli here in the front. Let me put a spike strip in the back. Let me see if I can. Nope, I can't do it because it's going to EC jam me, and they're going to try to hit me from behind. Constantly. Away from me. Okay, EC jam done and busted. No, not busted, but some damage. Nice. Now I can drop my heli in a second. I gotta stay away. I gotta stay in front of these guys, because if I don't, they're just gonna keep on bumping me. Because that's what they're gonna do with this race. Like I said, I'm not bad at racing itself. It's just I gotta deal with the glitches and stuff like that. That's killing my car. Like, I do very little damage done to my car itself. Okay. Got two behind us. There we go. Let's go. We're doing good, I guess. Let's see what we can do with this. Spike strip. Now he's going to be playing bumper cars with me. All right. Let's drop a heli before he actually do another one of those EC jammers on me again. All right. We're just going to bump and grind. We're just going to do a little bit more grind. Going in. Good, good. I almost got that one to take. All right, my friend. Have a good day, my friend. And thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in. Like I said, and thanks for supporting. And, of course, I'm trying to grab this car, which I got. And there's another car right in front of me. If my heli grabs it, would be a great thing. And hopefully I don't glitch out yet again. No, I've got it. Nice. Sweet. Caroline. Let's keep going. We're not doing too bad with this race. We may not get gold. Like, I mean, that spike strip is basically travel again. I wish my spike strips could travel that much. No, I couldn't get away from it. There's no way. There was no way getting away from that one. No, sirree. I'm going in. Roadblock. Don't mind if I do. Like I said, dealing with this game itself is so... I can't say so poorly done. But they could have at least made it a little bit more... Now, I can't say easier. It's just a little bit less glitchier. Because, like I said, when I was on the PC version, I've got gold in about 98% of the tracks. I can't even do like 70% of the tracks right now with as many glitches this game has. So it's absolutely annoying. But it's all good. Going in. Trying to grab. Another heli drop. Now a spike strip that is seen. Alright, going in. And that's a racer spike strip. Almost got me. I'm glad I've seen it just before. And I can't escape two of them. Anyway, I'm going to end my stream here. Not because I'm sick of this game. Like I said, it's not because I can't do what I used to do with this game. It's not that I'm a poor racer or whatever. It's got way too many glitches and way too much stuff against you. It's just, no. Like, I mean, if I could actually be able to do it correctly, that would be perfect. But it's what it is. But I'm not complaining about it. Like, I mean, it's just EA, another one of EA's blunders. Anyway, I'll be streaming later on today, of course. I'll be going back to Trove and so on and so forth. Hopefully I'll enjoy the stream. If you did, of course, you can also hit that follow button itself. And basically, I'll hit you follow back, of course. So I'll be able to actually support your stream and so on and so forth as well. And like I said, hopefully be able to catch you next one. Peace out for now, guys. And see you next time.